Welcome back to another episode of Around Campus, and today we're joined by the pretty ladies of the Delta Lambda chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and they're celebrating their double win and defending championship of the MPHC 2014 Step Show. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you for coming on our talk show.
Thank you.
All right, so let's hop right in. For you guys, it was not a walk in the park. I'm pretty sure it was a little hard, but you've had some use to it being though you're defending. So how was that? What was that process like, getting excited to go ahead and defend?
Well, the process to get into the step show was very rocky. I don't want you to think it wasn't. It was a lot of trials and tribulations, but at the end it all came together. But it was just a lot of times where we would be at practice and everybody couldn't be there due to jobs or like some people had health issues. One of my sisters, she had really bad diabetes, and her sugar level kept going really high. Another one of our stepmaster, she had high blood pressure, so she was having problems too. So it was just a lot. So yeah, the actual role here was tough for us, but we stuck through and we did really good.
And I'm going to get more in depth with that. So let's kind of rewind back, because I was so excited. I hopped right in there. So tell us a little bit about your sororities, your principles, and really the foundation of the organization that you two are part of.
Okay. Well, we're the Sweet Delta Lambda chapter. We're approaching 60 years in April.
Wow.
Our sole purpose is just to be of service to mankind. Tomorrow we're actually participating in the Heart Walk, and Sunday we're participating in the Breast Cancer Walk that's here at Del State. So we just want to reach out and, touch everybody. That's our main purpose.
And I know that you guys are really involved. You do a lot of community service, which is really good. So you've handled the community service part, but you guys are also fierce. I know that you guys are pretty, but you guys are fierce when it comes to competition, which is a great integral aspect. So back to the preparation. How was that like? One, performing, and two, behind the scenes. You mentioned that it wasn't a walk in the park. What was one of the hardest parts for each of you preparing for the step show?
Well, I can say personally, I wasn't one of the steppers. I was one of the extras, but I just don't want people to think that every single part and person that's in the step show didn't matter, because we handled the props. We did the voiceovers, and if everything wasn't perfect, then the show wasn't going to be right. So we just had to make sure that everything was intact. That was the most important part. Just making sure that everybody was on one accord.
Yeah, that's basically it. Even like on the steppers point, like we all had to be together, and it took us a while to all have that chemistry together and to feed off each other's energy. So I was really excited at the actual show, or even the day of the show, because it was just every time we practiced, every time we ran through the show that day, it was so intense. It was so much energy, and I'm just like, wow. And when we was on the stage, I was like, wow, I hope everybody in the audience can feel the energy that we have up here, because the stage was moving, like it was craziness.
It was.
Yeah, it was really crazy, but it was a great feeling.
And for you, Diamond, your sister, she was a member of the sorority as well, and I just remember every time she hit that stage, Jazz definitely went ahead and she left her mark. And so how was that for you? And which you did an excellent job, but was that for you, following in her footsteps? Did you feel the pressure of Diamond better go up there and kill it, and what you did? How was that relationship?
It was, well, usually people never see me step or stroll or anything, so that was pressure itself, like, oh, I have to really go out there and show people, like, I can do this too. And then just knowing that my sister was going to be at the step show, I wanted to make her proud, like, and which she really was. When I got off the stage, she was crying, and I was like, wow, like, I know I did good, but Jesus. So it just was a big deal. I'm glad I was able to make her happy, and then also some of her line sisters, I was happy to make all of them proud too. So.
Sitting here with you ladies, I can feel the excitement almost. Is it still kind of surreal for you guys?
Yes.
It was surreal. I'm not going to say that we were nervous per se, but like, the Deltas came back, and it was a lot of talk that, the Zetas were coming. So we were kind of nervous. So it was a lot of like, going back and forth with ourselves. It was kind of like a mental thing. Like we knew we had it in our hearts and our minds, but it was just the execution was kind of hard. Like she said, a lot of people couldn't come to practice sometimes, and like, getting the music together, and then we did the video. So it was just a lot trying to deal with, and everybody still had class and work and everything like that. So it was a lot, but it all came together really well.
And with the preparation, you guys are both seniors, and I was just going to touch on that. This was the first year that the Deltas are back in a long time, and normally they come to the step show and they shut it down, which they did well, just as well as the rest of the sororities. Everyone did well. So how was that? Was it support prior to? Was it support afterwards? Was it a little tense during that moment as you prepared? Did you feel that love?
Yeah, I feel like the Deltas supported us, and we showed support to them too, before and still after. And I'm just happy that all the sororities were able to be in the actual step show, so that way it wasn't like oh well, so and so wasn't there, so it's not like legit. And I'm just glad that everyone was able to be in the show, so it was a good competition. It was just really fun. I'm just glad you know, the outcome was what it was.
So while you guys are defending your title for the second year in a row, do you guys have anything else planned? Are you traveling with this? What's next for this competition, or will the next time you perform, will it be next year at the Step Show?
Well, we have a lot of small performances that are around campus and things like that. We have gotten invited, like the Sigma said, to a few other step shows, but it's just the preparation, and everybody has class, and we just don't feel necessary to travel and miss class and everything like that, because we're high scholastic and ethical standards, so we have to remain on top of our
students first.
Exactly. So yeah, you'll see us around campus, but probably not until next year. We're starting to prepare now.
Oh, wow. There you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, they're preparing, so you better be on the lookout. So thank you so much, Somali. And thank you so much, Don, for coming on the show. And there we have it, around campus with our reigning champs of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.